There's something that I've always been a little bit curious on. Because, frankly, about like 3 runs into this, I was ridiculously interested in that lightweight one in the back. It's comparatively speaking, like if we were to stick them all in an actual like arena or something here, like he's really probably the most offensive of the bunch. Like this one right here, the whole I like to call him Crimson Corpy, but he's overweight as crap. So I like to use the extension boosters there. The super heavy guy, I mean, he's got a bazooka and everything, but he should be really slow. The I think it was called the Gecko or something. But no, the Dirty Slime guy, like he's really good. 1000 MG is amazing in this one. But this guy right here, why does he get wrecked so friggin' hard in both the intros? Like for 3 and SL, he just gets, in this one he gets his arm and head blown off, but still survives, because apparently all he can manage to do is plink the big guy on his shoulder once. His aim is that bad. Oh, well there we go, I forgot about this ambush bit. Actually, interesting little note, if you remake him in Last Raven, pretty much the only inside parts that'll fit on him are like a kind of iffy, but generally cold setup of some of the lower tier generator and radiators. They kind of end up actually kind of having to fly a little bit like he does, so it kind of makes me wonder if they were thinking about that kind of balance, you know, even as far back as this. Obviously, they were already thinking about the broken parts. Anyhow, just random musings. Like, offensively speaking, so his left arm gets blown off, but you can see for a second he's got the howitzer. Guns right in, he's got the high-power machine gun. Like, if you combine those, and then like, usually you can overheat somebody, run away, and get all the... Like, he's got the Sidewinder missiles, as I like to call them, and the missile extensions. He's got a lot of offense going for him, and he's pretty fast, actually. While actually not being that flimsy. So, gonna do Convoy. I think this'll be a little bit better. So, the problem with the radar one, there's a couple parts where you have to get shot at a lot. So I'd not really expect to survive that one too well. On this one, honestly, I would think the transport's getting blown up is a bit more likely than me, but maybe more can happen. Like, as long as you move around, they don't target you too much. You'll eventually get ambushed in a couple spots. There we go. Yeah, if you fly kind of close to the top there, a lot of times your AI partner will go ahead and jump up. Not really sure why, it just seems to be what they like to do. And as I found out last time, or was reminded of last time, if you stand on one of these, they'll move slightly slower. So potentially you can get them lagging behind everybody else. If you have an absolute need to, you know, sacrifice one of them to fly forward and have the others kind of hang back. Also, interesting food for thought. So, they've already got boosters and whatnot. They can propel this giant machine. Why are fighter jets so slow? I think they'd have, like, impossible to catch supersonic jets at this point. Because the amount of thrust this thing would need to be generating is pretty absurd, and I mean, the color of their boost seems to be about the same. So, frankly, that could just be a stylistic choice. They should be going crazy fast. If we could get off our anus, that'd be great. Yeah, you're sorry, but you can stop shooting me in the back, too. Actually, I've never seen them apologize for shooting you. At least, I haven't... Okay, I didn't play with headphones that often, but... First time I heard it. I probably have run into it. Hello there, cat. Cat runs up to me. Pay attention to me. And then just leaves as soon as I pet him. Okay, well. So much for that S rank, I guess. You were right, there's actually been a pretty decent amount of S ranks this run. Doing better than I thought. That last missile. Yeah, so fighter jets are more of a threat to the player than they are the transports. It would seem. Alrighty. No. Alright, I don't know what that was. Oh, A rank. It's not bad. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna actually have to accept a single loss here. Maybe. Let me try it. Maybe... Okay, if the missiles work, then maybe I can keep in the Perfectionist Clause. I always forget about this stupid... So, I'm gonna try with missiles first. And instead of going to the top, maybe... over the top? I'd do it. Alright, so one missile will get them when they're open. If they keep opening up, 6, then maybe. Yeah, good for them. Oh, this mission is so douchey. Look, I'm sorry that they're about to get balls in their hole. If there's not... Uh-huh. Well. Yeah, somebody's got to explain to me why this is threatening. They blew up our square! Oh no, we should have thought of this. Because our HQ had a gigantic hole openable by blowing up a square. Good job, Crest. It's not a terrible idea or anything. So, I think it may be possible. Maybe. A definite maybe. The rifle won't be useful because of the range, so yeah, definitely missiles. Let's go to this first one. And just pretty much pray for RNG here. My lane. What? They can blow that up? Stop interrupting me with cutscenes. Yeah, I'd love to. Maybe for the last phase I can hide behind this. A little bit. Please be the last one.
All targets destroyed.
Holy crap, alright. I absolutely hate that one. But that turned out pretty easy, I suppose. Alright, so we're on to Leviathan next. So it's Leviathan, then the ambush, then Rahido, then massive weapon, then last one. Or, well, other massive MT. So I'm gonna at least try to get to the, I don't know if I'm actually A rank yet, am I? Yeah, so I'm A rank, so I should be able to finish off the arena now. Oh, let me try that thing that worked in the desert real quick. Wonder if that'll work on Flying Fix. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to use the pillars, the parking garage. Drop the blade. Now we're gonna chance to use it. Yeah, Flying Fix's problem, she flies around a lot and get close. She has a really good turning and double slug guns. That's like, I want to say 120 rounds or so of pure unmitigated bullcrap. Now, she is gonna destroy my butthole here and hopefully figure, okay, not where the hole drop is. Let's retry it. Yeah, so for any low defense run, she's kind of one of the gatekeepers, as it were. Just because of that, she's got a pretty crazy amount of offense. And normally that's not a problem, it's just all spread shots, so kind of indodgeable offense. I still get blasted times here. This does work for her. At least there's that. I'll take it. Good enough. And that's what I was trying to do for Cypress. Because there's a little bit of a slant on the edge of that rock, and I think it just kind of lets him drop off. We're gonna do the same thing with him. See if he falls for it. I'm gonna keep the blade on hand just in case. The only thing is, I knew this was here for a while, but, get too far. I could never figure out the little sweet spot for doing it. Also, because I kept waiting in that little circle, and they would keep coming around the side and just attacking from there. Especially with the Cypress there. Apparently, kind of in that little bubble between the, little gap in the open and the edge of the map. Good. on. Let's do this. By which I mean, let's not, and why don't you just waste all your shots? And maybe just leave the map. I think this will work for him. If I kind of move around to the sides a little bit. This isn't working too hot for him. I think I'm gonna have to do this another way. Come on, go to the map, go to the map. Yes! Glad that worked. He's too busy slashing away, and he always tries to do some follow-ups. So he probably hit the edge of the rock there and just slipped out. Valkyrie, I'm fine fighting normally. That was a strategy for her. Go here, get a longer range weapon of some kind. Find her. Somewhere. There we go. Now she'll disappear for a little bit. Lock of some description. Yeah, with a missile you have to get a lock. With the rifle you just kind of look at them and they consider it a lock. And basically you just kind of leave it here for a minute and then they run out of what they're doing. No, wait a second. Okay. We come back after a while, and she's all good. So I won't be able to hit her with the missiles. And she'll definitely be faster than me with the blade. However, as per usual, she's a lightweight, so rifle should do the trick. And from here, should be able to just run her out of ammo. Or just fight normally. Unfortunately, that makes it a little bit of a pain, but yeah, if she gets a shot off in the middle of the blade, obviously it's gonna stun. Also, she does that, and it's a pain. Oh well. Seriously, how did you get there? Granted, I should just be looking around instead of listening to my radar. Now, there's a few corners that you can use for having them waste their ammo. So if they get behind one of these pillars, generally it would work better if this was the other way around, and honestly when I end up dying, because I'm pretty sure I'll end up killing this. If she's right here, for some reason some of these pillars don't seem to have, they seem to have issues as far as detection goes. So sometimes if you just kind of run back and forth, it'll basically tell them, hey, you know, we're all good on lock here, you can go ahead and shoot. And yeah, they'll just go ahead and do that, and that's my go-to I can't beat him normally strategy for Exile. Try that next. And then if that doesn't work, probably gonna try the parking lot, and then if that doesn't work, gonna do the desert. So anything that can stagger or anything that that's slow, he'll be really good against, which unfortunately, this guy's both. They're like natural enemies. So, leave it again. I think her extensions are done. Hopefully she... Nope, she's not stuck in it. Bit of a breather here. One other thing that we can try here is abusing these. She'll end up flying up, but it's on this thing. It might be possible to get some outside. Around there. If you can get it to land on the opposite end of this thing, sometimes you can... Come up here and land. That's another one that's a little bit inconsistent. Come on, you can do it. Get up here. Do it a little too well. Yeah, they put a little too much work into her AI for some of these things. There's a lot of maps you can just fly vertically, though. Leave. Actually, I might as well just do that, probably. I'll use this one. Try this one. Okay, it will come out like a friggin' ghost and stab me. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so... desert. Natural enemies. Yeah, see, unlike Cypress, though, I don't even mind, because her build is exactly what it says it is. It's an ambush sniper, so it ambushes. Oh, that's fine. That's interesting. Not... Like, honestly, I imagine Cypress is just friggin' piloted by that little kid from friggin' preschool. Like, no, I got a friggin' laser-proof shield, and I am invincible all the time, so you can't do anything. Friggin' playground. Oh, look at this tasty edge of the map. Don't you want to go fly right off it? Yes, yes. Good times, yes. Oh, look at the sky. It is so good. You should fly above it. Oh, no. He doesn't want to. Gotta give it a minute. It'll happen. So she's scared of going past that edge of the map. Hopefully we'll try to flank and go past it anyway. Yep. Goodbye. I have no intention to fight you fairly, I'm sorry. You're cool and all, but no. I'd rather just get past you here. I want to try the same thing with Caller. Just because he's the other one that's kind of a dick. Because there's no reason for him to cheat. He's already a quad. Double laser cannon's fine, whatever. It's not super practical, but technically possible, and his build's pretty alright damage-wise without needing to cheat. Then he starts dropping that crap from the air, and like, yeah, that's a little broken, you think? Goodbye. It's like that one corner that you can get 4 NPCs to just run straight off of in Dark Souls. There's this one corner in the forest that, like, if you piss off a bunch of NPCs, you can just kind of, like, stand there and they'll run off the cliff. They all hop on top of your head and leave. Yeah, Fanfare's not bad. Beacon. He does have those missiles. Alright, I'll try Arena once and then just desert him if not. This is the one to have some actual fights in this. Actually, I should have done Reservoir. Alright, so he ends up running out of those pretty quick. Wow, I dash out strafing? real quick. So I'm messing this up a little bit. But severely in the current situation. Oh yeah, that way is doable. Either way, gonna give it a little bit of a break here.